Okay, first of all, I'd like to go through all my materials with you before we go outside. I thought it'd be easier to do it in the studio so we're not fighting the sound of the surf and the wind. But wanted to show you what I have. One of the important things is you want it to all fit in a backpack. If you're bringing a bag from your supermarket or a basket and trying to juggle it, or anything's difficult about painting outside is already difficult. So if you're making it hard by your materials, you're just not going to get out as often. So everything fits in my backpack and I can just carry it out except for my tripod, which I can hang on the outside. And this box can, if I bring a bigger box, this is my canvas holder. So let's run through this real quick. This is my easel. This fits on top of my tripod. This is an open box M, though I also recommend Strata, Soltec as well. This is my canvases. This is linen mounted on foam core. This is just canvas board from Utrecht, very inexpensive alternative. This one is, I really like the material, linen. This one is a Wind River, but you could use SourceTech or Raymar. This is also Raymar, which I really like. This is a canvas holder, so when you're going out and the paint's still wet, it slides into these slots inside the box. So that's very important. And paints. I show also, using a bunch of different paints. You can just go out with white and yellow, red, blue. And if you want to do a limited palette, great way to get out and not use a lot of expense in paint and really get a good understanding of color. You need a palette knife to scrape your easel. This is my brush holder. Important because you don't want your brushes getting destroyed out there. Let's do a quick discussion on brushes. We've got a flat. This is a round. This is a bright. And this is becoming a filbert. I don't buy any filberts because my flats turn filbert very quickly. But a filbert, the difference between a flat and a filbert is this edge is softened in the corners. A bright is shorter, and they're all used for getting different techniques. I paint most of my painting with a flat. Okay. I think that's, and then brush holder holds on the side of there, so your brushes stay in there. The only thing that's not showing here is paper towels or a rag or towel, something to wipe your brush with. And this is Gamsol Terp Cleaner. Gamsol is my favorite brush cleaner. It's probably the most healthy for you because it's evaporating the way it evaporates and doesn't enter your skin. And this is a Holbein brush cleaner, and that is a must because your mineral spirits or a Terp or Gamsol won't spill. It's airtight, hangs from your easel, and you won't make a mess of your car or your bag when you're hiking out there.
I'd like to show you now my palette and how I arrange my paints. I think it's a good idea to always leave your paints the same no matter what. I have an area down here where I change colors up, but it's like playing the piano. You don't want to, every time you go to play the piano, look for middle C. So figure a way that works for you and then stick with it. So this is what works for me. I put my warms across the top. I put my cools down the side. White over here, and then these are where I'll put different colors all the time depending on the painting. Today these are the Portland Grays, Portland Gray Light, Portland Gray Medium, Portland Gray Deep, all made by Gamblin. It's the only place you can get those. I love those, especially for designing with value, as I've mentioned. Across here we're going to go Cad Yellow Light, Raw Sienna, Cad Red Medium, Burnt Sienna, Rose, Alizarin Crimson, Ivory Black, Ultramarine Blue, Cobalt Blue, Phthalo Green. Now, I change my colors all the time, but even if I change them, I keep them warms, cools, and I knock them down in value. So it goes from darker to lighter, darker to lighter. In this specific case, I have green at the bottom, so it's not quite. But I always go black, ultramarine blue, cobalt blue down this side, and then I might add little different temperatures in my cools. All right, white I use is titanium white. I have mostly Gamblin, I have Utrecht, and I have Sennelier. All right,